Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mustagan, Board Game Geek, bringing you episode number 4 of our playthrough of our training blind playthrough of Defenders of the Last Stand, which is a post-apocalyptic, I wouldn't call it a sequel, but version of Defenders of the Realm, one of my all-time favorites, fantasy pandemic, whatever you want to call it. It's great. Anyway, we are in the middle of this. I had one thing. I corrected most of the things as we went through the last editing of the last episode. So things like all of the ammo and oil depots are in the proper places. All overruns have been squared away. But I did do one thing I missed, and that was I didn't finish when I did finish the turn of and this is why I wish I had a little turn order card, because it'd be helpful. Midnight Pearl, I forgot to roll for her the radiation there, so we're going to do that before we get started with the rest of the game, and then we'll get started on our next turn. And don't forget that I still have a book that I wrote up on Kickstarter right now. It's an anthology with a bunch of best-selling authors and everything called The Awakened 2. If you get a chance and you're over at Kickstarter, please go support that book. It's awesome. It's over halfway funded already. It's still got 20 plus days to go. So it looks like it's going to go well, but could certainly use all of your support. Anyway, let's get some dice out. I think I'll roll some red dice just because. Now there's 2 radiation symbols there. She has to pass them both, or she takes she can take a mutation. Now she doesn't have a karma token right now, so she will take it if we do fail. But we didn't. We didn't fail at either of them. That is fantastic. So she was fine. We have to change nothing. Now we just got to get on with our turns. And we're going to go back to Joshua, who's the first player, and get that rolling. Joshua's way up there in God's Eye Forest with Midnight Pearl. And what he's going to do is of course, he can fly. Now, he still has all his actions left, so he's got a full 7 action tokens. He also has quite a few. He's currently got 3 karma tokens. So for his first action, we're going to, now first we go to the sunrise phase, and I've been skipping it because nobody has any abilities. There's nothing out that's in the sunrise and wake up phase. So we're going to go right to the action phase, and we're going to spend his first action. You can see he is way the heck up here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to South Road, where he will use a second action to pick up this karma token that's here in his space. And then for his third action, he's going to step into here with these 2 techies in Last Stand. He's going to go defend Last Stand. So we're going to get those red dice out again, because for his fourth action, he's going to attack them. Now remember, he's got his ability, Air Attacks, is you attack raiders at your location with a +1 modifier to each die rolled. You attack raiders on adjacent locations with a -1 modifier to each die rolled. Because we can attack raiders in adjacent locations. I don't do that. I haven't done that, but you can. So, or he can anyway. Let's roll the dice. Boom. So we got one of them. Pow. That's 1 down. I've got to get rid of these techies. Okay. And I think he will spend another action. He's only got 2 left after that to roll again. A 3. He failed. What's he going to do here? Well, wait. He gets +1. The techies are 4. He did not fail. So he got that one as well. He's got 2 actions left. He does have this sudden death. He could play it and get rid of that monstrosity. He doesn't get a reward for it. He just discards it. Just discards this to remove 1 monstrosity. There's several. Well, let's do it. Just to make it happen. We're going to do that. We're going to burn this card. It's not an action. It just says discard to remove 1 monstrosity. So we're going to move this one from White Crater right there, right next to Last Stand, because we want to protect Last Stand. That is a good thing. Okay, now he still has his 2 actions left. Now keep in mind that we have the big weapon, the Lightning of the Ancients. So I think, let me look at the actions chart here. I want to check something real quick. So we have our weapon, but we also have this. I want to pick up a mission. I think it's a free action. Pick up a new mission is a free action, so he's going to do that while he's there. I'm going to get the mission cards out. Okay, here's the mission cards. We're going to give him a quick shuffle and give him one. Oh, hold on. These ones were already, I don't know why they were upside down, but that's okay. Secure the atomic plant. Travel to the atomic plant and ensure raiders are not using it as a base. Travel to the atomic plant 2 and defeat all enemies if present. Step 2, spend 1 action in test adventure. If we succeed, we gain a reward. If we fail, we suffer a wound for each mutation we have. Either reduce the health of any leader by 1 or remove any 5 raiders from anywhere on the board. That's really good. That's a great mission for him. We'll have to take advantage of that as quickly as possible. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, that's his mission. Now, we are in Last Stand. We are in a place adjacent to where we can do some damage. Now, we can use the lightning, the big weapon here. Yeah, that thing. Now, it has to be, it says, to activate targeting the lightning. A ranger may spend 1 action and 1 karma to have the weapon attack on 1 target from the list below that is on the location adjacent to the ranger. Resolution of attack depends on the chosen targets. So we're going to hit some raiders. It's going to wipe out all 3 of them in the space. So we're going to zap, because it has to be adjacent, it says. So it's adjacent to the ranger. He's in Last Stand. So we're going to spend 1 of his 4, by the way, 4 karma points, tokens, and that will wipe out all 3 of these, which was good because there will not be an overrun there now. And that does require one of his actions. He's got 1 remaining action. I'm trying to see what he can do in, if he can do anything really interesting in, not really. I was trying to see if there's anything special he can do in, yeah, nah, there really isn't in Last Stand there. Nothing special, so he's got 1 more action. What does he do with it? We cleared the area out of there. I think what he'll do... Oh, by the way, I meant to actually talk about this. This barricade actually needs to be right here. It only stops leaders, and I thought that was the leader's path, but it's not. He actually comes down through here, so it's right there. Anyway, for his last action, he is going to move into here, and that will end his turn. Now we're going to draw a raider card. You know, we love those. Those are awesome. So let me get those out. Voila, like magic, there they are. Let's draw a raider card and see what we get. So, we're going to get a Earther War Party in Space 29. I think you can easily see that where it's at. That's going to put 3 in Space 29, so we're going to have to deal with that before it overruns. Then we're going to put another techie in Bartertown, Space 15, which is right here. So they're really taking over that area. Then we're going to move Puke to White Crater, where he's going to drop off another abomination or guy or whatever. So that's going to make him fly all the way over to White Crater. So it says Space 20, White Crater. And I need a dude, and that's going to plop down right there where we just got rid of that one, so that was kind of wasteful. And then lastly, Scavenger Rumor, add a scavenge token to Weeping Cinder Ridge, and that is going to be there. Let me get... We only have a couple of unused scavenge tokens left, so we're going to put one here. Let's see, where's that? 11, Space 11. I think you can see it. It should be... Oh, it's way down here. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay, boom, right there. That's going to take care of his scavenge card. Now we're still only drawing 1 because we're still in that part of the phase, so we're okay there. And that's going to wrap up his turn. That wasn't terrible. Now we're going to Frank. Now Frank is over here with our big bad guy there. And I think we're going to do some cool stuff with him. So, first off, I want to see if he's got a grenade in his stash here. Because I'd like to get rid of that oil brick. We do. Okay. So, he's going to spend one of his actions. And this is an attack on a... it says, see, let me show you. Oil and ammo depot requires a grenade defender card to attack. Roll 2 dice per card played. If a 5 is rolled on any dice, destroy the depot. So he's got one such card in his hand. He's going to spend it, and that is going to allow him to roll 2 dice to see if we can destroy that depot there, because then they'll get a reward for it. Let's see if he can. A 5. We succeeded at that, so we destroyed the oil depot. And now you can destroy them. unless there's raiders there, then we'd have to do that. But we were able to destroy that. And it says, the victory, 1 special card or 2 defender cards or 1 karma token. He's got 3 karma tokens. I'm thinking a karma token is going to be good because he still has the bazooka, which we're going to use. But let's get him a karma token because we have the weapon, the big weapon. So we're going to get a karma token for him. And then for his, that was only his first action, by the way. For his second action, boom, he is going to use the bazooka. And here's what the bazooka says. Spend an action to remove all raiders from an adjacent location. So he's using the bazooka. He's going to use it on this space and clear it out so all those techies go away. But we do have to roll a die. On a 1 or 2, we lose the bazooka. A 4, we did not lose the bazooka, but he can only use it once a turn. So that's it for that. Okay, from there he's going to spend a third action to move here, where he will, let's see, the lightning, if we attack the leader, we're going to roll 3 dice and do some damage, because I want to start working on, yeah, we're going to spend a karma token to activate the lightning of the ancients. Boom. We're going to shoot that at Crank right there, which means we're going to roll 3 dice, and for every 5 or every hit we get on him, I think he needs a 3. Yeah, it says leaders roll 3 dice and reduce the leader's health by 1 for each result of a 5. So it's not against his normal attack, it's just a 5. We're going to roll that. We're going to, oh man, we got 2 hits on Crank, which is good. He goes down to 6 because he's got all these ancient tech cards, and those are worrying me. But we're not done yet. No, we're not. We're going to use the Weapon of the Ancients again and another token, so that's 2 karma. We got to keep track of it because he's only got 2 left. To wipe these guys out here, it's 3 techies there that are gone. Boom. He's going to use his 5th action and to move into here. Now he can't destroy those oil rigs, the rigs there at all, but he can scavenge, and he's going to do that because we're going to see if we can pick up that token. That says delicate, and he's got his delicate hands ability if he needs it. But he's going to roll 3 dice, and it looks like 3 green dice to. It doesn't matter really, but we're just doing it thematically because the scavenge thing is green to see if he can get that scavenge token. He did get it. So what does he end up getting? He gets the special artifact. I guess now what happens now that we've discovered this? Let's see. Let me see if it says. Find 2 special. When found, place the tokens on the collected area below. We did that. When 2 special, flip this card. Lightning has been found. Location burn by spore. Okay. It doesn't say what to do now that we've discovered the artifact. Let me think. Okay, so what's going to happen now that we've flipped that and this has already taken place? We're going to take all the currently discarded tokens and shuffle them face down so they're going to come back in the pool. That's what the red star does. Okay, so I shuffled that. He's got 1 more action left. I'm not sure what to do with him there. Let me see. Does he have... He does not have another grenade card, I don't believe. Oh, he does. Frank does have a grenade. So we're going to... Let me see. Does he have more than 1? No, just 1. So we're going to burn this grenade card. And we're going to attack one of those oil derricks right there. We're going to make a roll of 2 of those. Let's see. Let's pick up... We're going to have good luck with the red dice. We did not have good luck that time, though, so he did not destroy that, and that was his final action of the round. So we tried to destroy that, it didn't work, but now we're going to go on to him drawing his Raider card. He is not in. He is an area. Before we do that, let's follow it in order. Before we do that, he is in an area that has radiation, so we have to do radiation and Raiders. So Raiders and Monstrosities attack. We don't have to worry about that. He's not in a space, but we do have to do a radiation test. So he's going to have to roll 2 dice. Well, he's going to roll 4 dice rather, and see if we can avoid. We need to have 2 successes. So I'm going to draw these 4 dice here. We'll roll them right here. So he got 1 success. So he avoids 1 radiation thing, and I don't think he's got a gas mask. Let me check. If he doesn't, he's taking a mutation. He does not. So Frank is going to suffer a mutation. Okay, here's the mutation deck. Giving it a quick mishandling. And then we're going to We'll cut it one more time, and we'll draw a card. What do we get? Laser eyes. Frank now has laser eyes. It's a 2-point mutation. He has 1 die roll, 1 die to combat rolls, even against leaders. Wow, that's actually a very good mutation. Now, they're not all good guys. And if he gets a total of 5 mutation points, he ends up going kaput. He also, I gotta remember, I'm totally not doing his thing, which is to travel all over the place to do this reward. It's got a good reward on it, 2 karma tokens and a common artifact, so he's got to start doing his mission. But that's going to end his radiation phase. Now we're going to draw a raider card. Okay, let's go with Frank here. Boom, what do we get? Alright, in Space 6, so I'm glad we're on this side of the board because we're going to have some, we're going to have an overrun. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to put, so right here there's going to be an overrun of Earthers. So we're gonna, just after we clear all it out, we go 1 there in Space 13, 1 here in Death Maze City, and 1 here at the U.S. Air Base. And we just cleared an oil derrick, but we're going to put another one out. So that is going to go here in, oh wait, Stinkhill Tombs is 6. Is that right here? Yeah, Stinkhill's Tombstones, right there. Yeah, so I did it right. And then we're going to have Last Stop, Wishbone Pass. We're going to add 2 road gangs. That's Space 10. Space 10 is right here, so we're going to have an overrun there as well. I think we're going to lose from the oil things if we can't manage them. So anyway, because we're going to put 2 there, so we're going to put 1 in, and then we have an overrun. So we have to get some biker dudes out. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. But just to make it more clear, we'll go here. Okay, then now we got some overruns. We're going to do 1 there. Man, this is going to be a bad one, isn't it? This is going to be a bad one. We're going to do 1 there. We can't do 1 here because there's already 3 things there. We can put 1 here. Put 1 here. Here. And I need 1 more for there. I got to go get it out of the bag. Hold on just a moment. Boom, by the way. And then 1 over here, and that concludes that overrun. That was awful. Okay, now we got Bama advance to next location. So we are just going to move Bama, and he is going to bring another one of those guys with him. So he's going to move up to Devil's Junction, and I need to get another biker out. And there he is. So Bama's on the march toward Last Stand. We're going to have to stop that from happening, aren't we? And then lastly, Techie Scavengers. For each location with at least 1 scavenge token on and no Techie gangs, place 1 Techie gang. Okay, well, the good news is, well, it's not the good news, I guess. There is a spot like that. Right here is 1. I'm crisscrossing the board. We already got 1 here. There is 1 up here. And then there's 1 over on the old, called the Old Factory, but there's 2 Techies on it, so we don't have to worry about that. And that is going to end his card. That was not a good card for us at all. And we got to go into Jake's turn now. Jake is down here, and he's got stuff to do alrighty. Let's see. I think the first thing he's going to do is use the lightning. For his first action is going to be to use our lightning weapon. Boom. He's going to spend a karma token and wipe all 3 of these guys out right here. Boom. So he used the lightning weapon. Remember, you have to be adjacent. We got 2 leaders awfully close to Last Stand. A little concerned about that. He could attack Bama. Let me see what his cards are. He's particularly good against him too. He's got 1 card, and he's got his special local posse ability. It says discard to prevent the placement of raiders. Oh, or monstrosity location. He hasn't used that yet. He's got that. He also has his ability of Road Warrior. He gets +2 against those guys. And Posse, he says he can spend a karma token to move any other defender to your location. You may do this multiple times. He's got 1 karma token left. I'm wondering if he's going to move and attack Bama and see if we can kill him. He's got bodyguard, so we may not join unless I have a total of 4 attacks against him. Actually, I don't. I only have two attack cards against him right now. The one I have all the attack cards against is Crank. But I'm not worried about Crank right now. We're going to do him in soon. Maybe. Well, I should worry about him. He's only 2 moves away from Last Stand. So, the debate. I stopped an overrun. Well, I could use my last karma token here, or I could move through to, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend another action. boom, to attack the 2 that are in his space. We're just going to attack them. He gets a +2, remember, because he's fighting the Road Warriors. So it's going to be a 4 and a 5. They need a 5, so he killed one of them. That's not great because he doesn't have that many actions. Not sure what to do next. Okay, I think let's do this then. For his next action, booyah, he's going to move to here. He could move 2. It's his ability. Let me see if he has any grenades, because we do need to get rid of... He does not have any cards with grenades on them. So he can't really do anything with that. He does have the card players may discard any 2 defender cards with the to gain a special card. Let me see, because he have those, he could do this. He has at least one of those types of cards, doesn't he? This one, but not 2. So he can't do much there. Oh, he does have 2. He could discard 2 of these to get a special card as a free action. Let's first do this. He moved there. He's going to use another action to try and kill these guys. Now remember, he's got a +2 against the green one there. A 4, so he did not get either of them. Great. So he'll use his next action to try that again. Let's hope for some luck here. A 6 and a 4. So he got rid of this one. But he did not get rid of the Road Gang because they need a 5. And I'm trying to get rid of the Road Gang so that he can get that artifact that's there. Well, let's do this. He is going to spend these 2 cards to get a special... this is a free action. It says here, I'll read it to you. It says follow up as a free action. Special card purchase. Players may discard 2 defender cards with the icon to gain 1 special card. So he's going to do that. We're going to get the special card deck out here. These are always powerful. Does not require an action. Red Moon. Discard at the end of your turn to prevent the drawing of a Raider card. I'm probably going to do that this very turn. Why not? I don't understand why we wouldn't. But he also has the one to displace any Raider cards. He still has 1 action. Do I just waste it trying to kill this clown, or do I mean, he can't really do much else. I guess he will. He's going to use his last action to try and take this green one down. A 3 finally does it. That gives him a 5 total, and he kills that one. Good for him. Not so good, really. So do I want to... You know what? He is going to burn this and not draw. So he's going to play the Red Moon so that we don't draw a Raider card. And that will be very helpful for him and us. And that's the end of his turn. So no Raider card. He is not in a space where he needs to roll for mutation. Nope, he's good. So now we're going to move on to Midnight Pearl and see what she's going to do. She's way up top. She is way up there in the top. She has no karma. She does have the sabotage card right here. Discard to destroy oil and ammo tokens on a single location. Tokens, all oil and on a single location doesn't require. Says a few scouts managed to destroy a siege. Well, there's a couple places with 2 of them, so let's look at that because she's going to use this, and because there's only 3 of those tokens left. I think that she'll use it at City down here. Now, it doesn't say on that card that she doesn't get the rewards, but I have to think, like all of the cards, that when you use those, when you don't attack them directly, you don't get the rewards. So I'm going to say these just go away. Yeah, that seems fair. She didn't actually attack them, but she is going to go do some attacking. She's going to move to here first. That's Hazard Gulch because there's a karma token there. Then she's going to attack with her second action. She'll attack those guys. Now remember, she's deadly, so she's going to get. She's not going to get the bonus against the 2 Earthers, but she will get the +1, the extra die against the Raider, the Techie. So she's going to be rolling 4 dice. She definitely got the Techie with this 5, and the Earth War Party both take 4, so she got all of them in 1 shot. That leaves her there with a karma token, so she's going to spend another action. That's her 3rd action spent to pick up this karma token. Boom. And 4th action, she will move into here. Yeah, she'll move into there, and she's going to spend another action to attack that one, the Earther there that's on the space. She failed. She doesn't want to stay there. She's not going to get it. Huh. She's got 2 more actions. She'll spend 1 more action, see if she can get that one. A 3, she does not. Wait, no, she doesn't get a bonus. She does not get it. So now I got to see if I want to move her out or not. Move her back into a space where she can't get hurt. She has a couple of choices on that, but let's keep her out of radiation. So for her last action, she's going to move back to here. I was hoping to blow up that oil thing so she could get some cards, where she's running a little low on cards. But that's it for her turn. Now, we don't have any way to prevent another Raider card, so we're going to get those out, but we do have a way to prevent placement. Okay, I got to remember that, because if we don't want these guys to be placed there, we got to play on those cards. Demon Tooth Bridge, or South Bridge, at space 30, which is right here, so we wouldn't have an overrun. So I am going to put that Earther there. Why not? We won't prevent that. And then Mist City down the corner. This will cause an overrun. So she is going to play her special card, Local Posse. Says discard. The locals band together to defend their homesteads from raiders. Discard to prevent the placement of raiders or monstrosities at a location. So she did that to avoid the second placement here, which is Mist City. Then we're going to have Bama. He's going to move 21 to South Road. Well, that sucks, because that actually is going to happen. Boom. We're going to have to go after Bama hard, I think. Radiation Flare. Add 1 radiation token on or adjacent to a location with 1 or more radiation tokens. Well, that's crazy. That's a whole bunch. Heroes on a space immediately roll resistance. On a failure, they suffer 1 wound. Okay, well, that we'll just start up there at this corner of the board. So right here, just read this again. That seems crazy. Radiation Flare. Add 1 radiation token on or adjacent to a location with 1 or more tokens. So what happens, like for here, am I going to add to both these? I guess so. They're all going to become irradiated. So I'm going to put 1 here. 1 here. It says on or adjacent. It doesn't say just to a single location. But look at this. This is going to be insane. We're going to put 1 here, here. We'll put 1 here and here, all the way down. Basically 1 on every space. I don't know, this seems awfully harsh, but it's what it sounds like, so we'll keep going. Okay, I got what the problem was. I'm doing that wrong. It says add 1 radiation token onto a location with tokens. Those ones on the space on the board are not tokens. So we actually don't have any additional radiation tokens on the board. There aren't any on the board itself. Tokens. So I'm going to assume that this did not happen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there aren't any additional tokens. So that would make sense, right? Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense to me too. Okay, that's how we're going to play that bad boy right there. So let's keep going. Oh, I'm trying to put in cards I'm not supposed to. Okay, there we go. All set. Midnight Pearl. She is. That is her Raider card. And that's going to be the end of the turn, guys. So, I feel like I missed something, but I don't think I did. I'm trying to be careful. And we got Bama is going to give us some trouble. He's also the weakest currently of the leaders. I think we're going to have to go attack him in force and try and kill him before he gets there. I've been trying not to kill him and just start clearing the board first so we don't have as much trouble. Because once we kill one of them, we're going to move on stages. But I think next turn we're going to have to kill Bama. He's getting too close. Too close. We're also probably going to start killing some abominations or whatever they're called. These big ugly guys here. And we could also go after the adventure in Red River and see what that is. We haven't done that yet either. Got lots going on. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Again, this is my learning session. I think I've improved tremendously over the last couple episodes, so I don't think I've made as many mistakes. The mistakes I seem to be making right now are just missing little things because there's so much going on. But it's getting better, and I hope it's giving you a feel for the game. Pretty intense game, lots of theme to it. It's really fun. I like it, just like I like Defenders of the Realm, but this one has more meat in it, I think, with the scenarios and stuff. Now, they did add all that stuff to Defenders of the Realm as it went on, but this is cool. I like it a lot. Anyway, guys, thanks. Talk to you soon.